On May 24th, 2013, we traveled to Andong on a Korean culture trip organized by our school and CISA.
Because Andong is a less-known historical site, we decided to film the Hahoe, otherwise known as Hahoe Folk Village, for our final video project.
My name is Sung-Soo Lim. I'm taking Anjaemun this semester, and now we are on our way to Andong, and we are at Chia Kyugenso, having my favorite ice cream.
What are you looking forward to at Andong?
Very pretty buildings, a lot of Joseon, the Andong style Hahoe and with the Ha회마을, which has a lot of Korean traditional house.
After 4 hours of traveling by bus, we finally arrived at Andong.
안동이다!
We met up with a tour guide, and the first place we visited was Buyongdae at 하회마을. We are at Andong right now. The village name Hahoe originates from Ha meaning river and Hue meaning to turn around. This represented the Nakdong River, which flows around the village in the shape of an S. The Hahoe village has most commonly been described to be like a lotus flower floating on water.
I could summarize this feeling into one word, it would be Eureka. This is a totally new world out here. Blowing my mind.
How do you like Andong so far?
I love it. I love the nature. I love that we don't have to listen to, the city sounds and no skyscrapers and no pollution. I just like it.
The Hahoe village is where the Yu family originated from and continues to live in for more than 600 years. The village and the Yu family are most known for the brothers Yu Eun-yong and Yu Sung-yong, one a great Confucian scholar of the Joseon dynasty, and the other a prime minister during the Japanese invasion.
After the tour, we went to a nearby restaurant to have dinner, where we had the famous Andong Jindak, known as Andong smothered chicken in English.
Once the sun set, we took part in a fun traditional activity called Jibuluri, or Korean fire show. We lit tin cans on fire, swung them as far as we could.
Next came the wishing lanterns. We lit our paper wishing lanterns and set them free as we wished the deepest desires in our hearts. It felt magical as we watched them drift up into the night sky and towards the moon.
After a long and exciting day, we spent the night in a traditional Andong house.
Hi,
What's your name?
Luis from Paraguay.
Okay. How do you like your trip to Andong so far?
It's very nice. It's nice to experience just like Korean traditional living, traditional houses and stuff.
Shawn, how was your first night at Andong?
Spectacular. I had some Andong surgery.
How was it sleeping in one of those old style houses?
So basically, we were given a tiny room. 6 men stuck in this tiny room with mosquitoes. It was fabulous. Yes.
The next day, we continued to tour the Hahoe village. During our tour, we could see the villagers who continued to dress and live the traditional lifestyle, such as manually getting water from the Nakdong River and dressing in traditional clothes.
The highlight of the tour was the 600-year-old great Zelkoba tree which stands in the village. The tree is called Samshindang, in which a goddess called Samshin is told to reside in. Like we did with the lanterns, we made wishes on the tree by writing them on a slip of paper and trying them onto it.
With that, our trip to Andong came to an end, and even though the trip was short, we still learned a lot about the historical and cultural side of Andong, a village seemingly undisturbed by the busy and chaotic modern lifestyle as it continues to live on peacefully on the Nakdong River like a lotus flower floating on water.
So when in doubt, just call my name. Just before you go insane. If I ever leave this world, hey, I may never leave this world. But if I ever leave this world alive, she says, I'm okay.